Welcome to the next installment in the Constitutional Amendment series. If you have not seen the previous video on the first 5 amendments, I encourage you to start there. If you have, an extra special welcome to you for sticking around. Let's pick up right where we left off, with Amendment 6, a crucial part of ensuring fairness once you've actually been accused of a crime. The 6th Amendment grants you the right to a speedy and public trial, an impartial jury, and legal representation or counsel. You are also given the right to be informed of the charges set against you, and the ability to both obtain and confront witnesses. All in all, this amendment prevents the courts from both drawing out the legal process and not giving you a fair shot at winning your case. While the 6th focuses on criminal trials, the 7th Amendment shifts gears a bit into the world of civil cases and cold hard cash. The 7th Amendment gives you the right to a jury trial for federal civil claims valuing over $20. Note that this says federal cases, not state, as the amendment has not been incorporated at the state level. Additionally, this amendment prevents the judge from simply overturning a ruling by the jury, which can either be a benefit or a detriment, depending on who's asking. Now, even if you lose your case, the Constitution still has your back, at least when it comes to how you're punished. The 8th Amendment protects you against excessive bail, fines, or any other cruel and unusual punishment. In other words, the government cannot, say, cut off your ear when you have stolen a purse. It also means that your life possessions will likely survive a trial, at least in terms of bail and fines. Thankfully, this amendment is rather straightforward. It is often brought up when discussing the death penalty as an argument against using it, of course. So it's quite important in today's world. So that covers what the government can't do to you. But what about the rights they didn't even think to write down? This amendment is interesting. The official verbiage is the enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. Meaning that while the Constitution has listed out some of the rights everyone is entitled to, it is not all of them. This amendment is basically the Constitution saying, hey, we know we forgot some stuff, but you still have those rights too. It's like a constitutional safety net. This really speaks to the forward thinking of Madison and other leaders who pushed for the Bill of Rights to be introduced, as we will see next time with the Civil War amendments. If the 9th Amendment is all about the rights they forgot to list, the 10th is about who gets to use the powers already given. The 10th Amendment, the last of the original additions to the Constitution, is as important now as it was then. It states that the federal government can only do what the Constitution says it can do explicitly, with all other powers being given to the states unless it is specifically prohibited, and if not to the states, then to the people. This is a very powerful piece of legislation that had major consequences in the 18th century and beyond. In the modern era, this has caused a fair amount of chaos and questions. Should the federal government take charge, or does it need to defer to the states or the people? This amendment is why your state can legalize cannabis while the federal government says it's illegal. It's the ultimate state versus federal referee. Now, let's recap real quick. The 6th Amendment gives you legal rights in court. The 7th gives you a jury trial in federal cases. The 8th protects you from cruel and unusual punishment or fines. The 9th gives you the rights not mentioned in the Constitution. And the 10th protects both you and the state government from federal overreach. While these may not seem important in your day-to-day life, I can guarantee that you will, or already have, exercised one of them today. And there you have it, the last 5 amendments of the Bill of Rights. Stick around to learn about the Civil War era amendments, or check out some of my other videos on the 3 branches of government. Let me know if you learned anything new in the comments, and don't forget to ask any questions you still have. I will be sure to either answer you there or in a future video. If you want to see more content like this, check out the playlist on the end screen now. If that doesn't look too interesting, take a look at the other video for something I think you'll like. This has been the Civic Guide, and I'll see you in the next video.